This is Academicool. Let's see how it works. So here, I'm already logged in, but if you go to the login page, I'll show you. If you go to the login page, you can log in and with Replit, or you can use without logging in. We can add other options like log in with Google later. Okay, so here I'm on the Intro to Hebrew page. I can go to other courses and go back here. Okay, so let me start this lesson.
Shalom.
Okay, it'll teach me the basics and it'll ask me a question. See, I got it incorrect because I didn't answer.
Shh.
Continue.
Shh.
Get it correct. Okay, and this right here is AI chat. You can get help here. This actually isn't yet working. We plan to use either GPT 3.5 or GPT 4. GPT 3.5 is a lot cheaper, so we'll probably end up using that. Or we might use Llama 270B, which we could run locally, and so not have to pay for the API. Yeah. And you can go to other lessons, and I haven't finished making this.
Sha.
There we go. Correct. Finished. This personalized practice, it'll take into account the problems you got wrong, find similar problems. So each problem is linked to different concepts. And each, like this page here, it's called a data
Shalom.
page because it just shows you data. And concepts are linked to every data page and problem. And so if you get a problem wrong, it finds the concepts linked to that, and it notices that you don't understand those concepts well. There might be multiple concepts linked to a problem. And so what we do for the personalized practice is we look at every concept and all the problems and data pages for those concepts. We look at your scores on all the problems, average them together, and get a good idea of how well you know each concept. So personalized practice is going to give you new data pages that you might not have seen yet, new problems that you might not have seen yet relating to those concepts that it sees that you aren't good at. Okay, and as you go through this, like
Shalom.
the shalom page, it just taught me a new word, shalom. And so in between this data page and the next problem, in between there was a collection. Collections don't show on screen. Collections just silently collect an item to one of your categories. So see, I got shalom collected here. And in the course editor, you can choose how to style this. You can even add images or even audio to these collections. Okay. We do plan to upgrade this later. So we go here, instead of this, we can use a system like Duolingo has, and Rosetta Stone and most other apps, where it's like a grid with different items. Each item has an image or maybe just text and maybe audio with it. Okay. And there can be up to 5 different sections down here. And so you can have like words, letters, sounds, whatever you want. And the person making the course gets to choose like when things are collected and where they are collected to. Okay, and so now let's look at to add a new course. So here's the new course page. I can select a course that I want to start working on. And see, I have edit permission to this because I'm one of the editors, but let's start this. Brings me here. That's unfinished. But let's just go over here and I'll show you the edit for this. So up here, I'm the only person on this beta, so I can invite people to edit with me. It pops up as you type. Course name, learn section title. You can change the name of the section, your description, and then you can have different concepts, and you can add new sections. There's currently only the learn section here. And then lessons, you can put stuff in the lessons. Don't have much here. Let's look at this. So if I add a new problem, I can go here to this problem and see I can change the problem type from text. I can choose of text, number, checkbox, multiple choice, data, which is the data page, no problem collection, which is where it collects stuff to one of your sections, or AI roleplay, which is where the AI is trying to pretend to be like a human, and you're in a certain situation and you have to do that. And then scope required or extra required means it's always going to show extra. It's only going to show if the user didn't do it good. And then you can change case sensitive. You can select your you can type in correct answers. You press enter to continue. Yeah. And then you link the concepts that this has to do with. And so, and then it can use that too. Okay, and then here we can say like, what is the meaning of, okay, and then let's change this to multiple choice. We can scope required. Our options can be hello, goodbye, it's not a word. Correct answers can be hello. Okay, and then our concepts can be just, let's just do, for example, number 3, there. And then we don't need a background or any of that right now, but you could see that that was working from the Hebrew page where it had the waving person. So there we go. Go up here, save it. Let's open this in a new tab. Home. Okay. Not getting the saved message. Sometimes it can take a while to save, but I'll go to the Hebrew one, just show you so that we don't have to wait for this to load. Yeah, we go to our intro to Hebrew, just show you what all this looks like. Invite editors, and then okay, and then here's our concepts. Okay, so here's our welcome page, and this was the welcome to Hebrew. Shalom means hello, and then here's our background, and here's our audio. Okay, and we label. Okay, and then here's the collection that happened in between there, where we collected the word shalom to that collection page, and we choose which section we want to collect it to. And then we've got all these, and you can drag and drop these. You can even drag stuff between. You can even drag stuff between. You can even drag stuff between like one lesson to another lesson, but not like between concepts and problems, because concepts aren't problems. So yeah. And you could also upload files. That'll bring you to your account page. Okay, my files, and I have no files, so so let me upload a file. Just upload. Just do that. Upload. And it'll upload that file, and then it'll tell me the percentage. Yeah, see. Now I'm using 21%, 21.72654% of my limit. And we do a 10 megabyte limit on each user because we don't really have a big enough database to store much. You can copy the link here, and then that's what that link looks like. And then here are stock files that we have provided. And then you can reset all your course data, so that would mean all the courses you've started, it's as if you never started any courses. And we can delete our files right here. So yeah, that's how that works. And so you can see here when we go to our new and we select a course, you can see the description goes right here. And then it doesn't say anything because, here, let me go here. Okay, this is broken, but it's supposed to say 1 learners. It should, I should make it say 1 learner, but for some reason this appears to be broken. I'll fix that later. But anyways, this is all working, and you have this nice 3D effect here. Oh, and you can also create a course And that brings you to this page. You can create your own course. Yeah. I'm going to remove this raw JSON editor. That was only before I completely finished this course editor. So yeah, that's how it works. Okay. The way our business plan is to use ads and use that to pay for the AI features. I've already calculated out all that. So we can place ads like Duolingo does. Watch a 30-second ad or so after every few lessons, or every lesson, whatever we choose to do. And it would work like YouTube kind of. We would pay our course creators based on their number of users and the ad money we collect from that. So that would encourage more course creators to make more and higher quality courses. And so we wouldn't just, once this is done here, this will be like different categories. You can select which category, like you want to look at math courses, you want to look at this type of courses, and it wouldn't just automatically show every course. We would have it to where you would have to publish it first. So you just press the publish button, then your course would be live, anyone can do it. And we would also go through and verify the highest quality courses to make sure so that like users can see like the courses that we have deemed very high quality. Other courses will be put lower down on the list. So that's essentially how this works.